Welcome to our exploration of ethics and strategic management. In today's complex business world, ethical considerations are more important than ever. Companies are not just judged by their profits, but also by how they achieve them. Ethics and strategic management means making decisions that are not only effective, but also morally sound. This involves balancing the interests of various stakeholders, including employees, customers, and the wider community. As we begin, let's understand why ethics should be at the heart of every strategic decision. Throughout this video, we'll see how ethical principles guide organizations towards sustainable success and lasting trust. Strategic management is the process of setting goals, analyzing the competitive environment, and making decisions that shape the future of an organization. It's about creating a roadmap for long-term success. But strategy isn't just about outsmarting competitors, it's also about making choices that align with a company's values. When ethics are integrated in strategic management, organizations can avoid short-term gains that might lead to long-term problems. Let's take a closer look at how strategy and ethics intersect and why this relationship is crucial for modern businesses. Business ethics refers to the moral principles that guide the way a business behaves. These principles influence every decision from how products are sourced to how employees are treated. Ethical businesses strive to do what's right, not just what's profitable. This means considering the impact of decisions on all stakeholders and being transparent about business practices. By embedding ethics into their strategies, companies can build stronger reputations and foster loyalty among customers and employees alike. Ethics matter in strategic management because they help organizations avoid legal troubles, reputational damage, and internal conflicts. When companies act ethically, they build trust with stakeholders and create a positive work environment. Ethical strategies also help businesses adapt to changing societal expectations. In the long run, ethical companies are more resilient and better equipped to handle crises. As we move forward, we'll see how ethical considerations can shape every aspect of strategic planning. Stakeholders are individuals or groups affected by a company's actions. They include employees, customers, suppliers, investors, and the community. Ethical strategic management means considering the needs and interests of all stakeholders, not just shareholders. By engaging with stakeholders and understanding their perspectives, companies can make more informed and responsible decisions. This approach leads to strategies that are not only effective, but also fair and sustainable. Leadership plays a critical role in promoting ethics within strategic management. Leaders set the tone for organizational culture and influence how ethical standards are implemented. When leaders model ethical behavior, they inspire others to follow suit. Ethical leadership involves clear communication, transparency, and accountability. By prioritizing ethics, leaders can guide their organizations toward decisions that benefit everyone involved, not just the bottom line. Corporate social responsibility, or CSR, is a key aspect of ethical strategic management. CSR means that companies take responsibility for their impact on society and the environment. This can include reducing carbon emissions, supporting local communities, or ensuring fair labor practices. By integrating CSR into their strategies, businesses show that they care about more than just profits. This not only improves their public image, but also attracts customers and employees who share similar values. There are several models that help guide ethical decision-making in strategic management. These models provide frameworks for evaluating options and considering the consequences of each choice. For example, the utilitarian model focuses on maximizing overall happiness, while the rights model emphasizes respecting individual rights. By using these models, managers can make decisions that are both effective and ethical, ensuring that their strategies align with core values. Code of Ethics is a formal document that outlines an organization's ethical principles and expectations. It serves as a guide for employees and leaders when making decisions. A strong code of ethics helps prevent unethical behavior and promotes a culture of integrity. By clearly stating what is acceptable and what is not, companies can ensure that everyone is on the same page when it comes to ethical standards. Creating an ethical culture requires more than just policies and procedures. It involves fostering an environment where ethical behavior is encouraged and rewarded. This can be achieved through regular training, open communication, and strong leadership. When employees feel supported in making ethical choices, they are more likely to act with integrity. An ethical culture not only benefits the organization, but also contributes to a positive reputation in the marketplace. Transparency is a cornerstone of ethical strategic management. It means being open and honest about business practices, decisions, and outcomes. Transparent organizations build trust with stakeholders and reduce the risk of misunderstandings or conflicts. By sharing information openly, companies can demonstrate their commitment to ethical principles and foster stronger relationships with customers, employees, and partners. Accountability ensures that individuals and organizations are held responsible for their actions. In strategic management, accountability means following through on commitments and addressing mistakes when they occur. Ethical organizations create systems for monitoring performance and providing feedback. By holding themselves accountable, companies can learn from their experiences and continuously improve their strategies. Conflicts of interest can arise when personal interests clash with organizational goals. Managing these conflicts ethically is essential for maintaining trust and integrity. Organizations should have clear policies for disclosing and addressing conflicts of interest. By promoting transparency and fairness, companies can prevent unethical behavior and ensure that decisions are made in the best interest of all stakeholders. In a globalized world, ethical challenges can become even more complex. Companies operating internationally must navigate different cultural norms, legal systems, and expectations. Ethical strategic management requires understanding and respecting these differences while maintaining core values. By developing global codes of conduct and providing cross-cultural training, organizations can ensure that their strategies are ethical wherever they operate. Sustainability is closely linked to ethics and strategic management. Sustainable strategies focus on long-term success by considering environmental, social, and economic impacts. Ethical organizations prioritize sustainability by reducing waste, conserving resources, and supporting fair labor practices. By integrating sustainability into their strategies, companies can create value for both their business and society as a whole. Risk management is a vital part of strategic planning. Ethical risk management involves identifying potential ethical risks and developing strategies to address them. This can include creating whistleblower policies, conducting regular audits, and providing ethics training. By proactively managing ethical risks, organizations can prevent scandals and protect their reputation. Whistleblowing policies encourage employees to report unethical behavior without fear of retaliation. These policies are essential for maintaining an ethical workplace. By providing safe channels for reporting concerns, organizations can identify and address problems early. Whistleblowing policies demonstrate a company's commitment to integrity and accountability. Regular training helps employees understand ethical standards and how to apply them in real-world situations. Training programs can include case studies, role-playing, and discussions about ethical dilemmas. By investing in ethics training, organizations empower their teams to make responsible decisions and reinforce a culture of integrity. Marketing strategies should be guided by ethical principles. This means being honest in advertising, respecting customer privacy, and avoiding manipulative tactics. Ethical marketing builds trust with consumers and enhances brand reputation. By prioritizing transparency and fairness, companies can create lasting relationships with their customers. Financial strategies must also be grounded in ethics. This includes accurate reporting, responsible investment, and fair compensation practices. Unethical financial behavior can lead to legal issues and loss of trust. By maintaining high ethical standards in finance, companies can ensure long-term stability and success. Human resources strategies should promote fairness, diversity, and respect. Ethical HR practices include equal opportunity hearing, fair treatment, and protecting employee rights. By fostering an inclusive and supportive workplace, organizations can attract and retain top talent while upholding their ethical commitments. Supply chain management presents unique ethical challenges. Companies must ensure that their suppliers adhere to ethical standards, such as fair labor practices and environmental responsibility. By conducting regular audits and building strong relationships with suppliers, organizations can maintain ethical supply chains and avoid reputational risks. Advancements in technology bring new ethical considerations. Issues such as data privacy, cybersecurity, and artificial intelligence require careful attention. Ethical strategic management involves developing policies to protect customer data and ensure responsible use of technology. By staying ahead of technological trends, companies can address ethical challenges proactively. Mergers and acquisitions can create ethical dilemmas, such as conflicts of interest or unfair treatment of employees. Ethical management of these processes involves transparency, fairness, and clear communication. By considering the impact on all stakeholders, companies can ensure that mergers and acquisitions are conducted ethically and responsibly. During a crisis, ethical decision-making becomes even more important. Companies must act quickly while maintaining their commitment to integrity. This means being honest with stakeholders, taking responsibility for mistakes, and prioritizing the well-being of employees and customers. Ethical crisis management can help organizations recover more quickly and maintain trust. Innovation drives business growth, but it also raises ethical questions. Companies must consider the potential impact of new products and technologies on society and the environment. Ethical innovation involves balancing creativity with responsibility, ensuring that new developments align with core values and benefit all stakeholders. Corporate governance refers to the systems and processes that guide how a company is run. Ethical governance ensures that decisions are made transparently and in the best interest of all stakeholders. This includes having independent boards, clear policies, and regular oversight. Strong governance helps prevent unethical behavior and supports long-term success. While legal compliance is essential, it is not always enough. Ethical organizations go beyond the law to ensure that their actions are morally sound. This means considering the spirit of the law, not just the letter. By holding themselves to higher standards, companies can avoid legal issues and build stronger relationships with stakeholders. Measuring performance is a key part of strategic management. Ethical performance measurement involves using fair and transparent metrics that reflect both financial and non-financial outcomes. This includes considering employee well-being, customer satisfaction, and social impact. By adopting ethical measurement practices, organizations can ensure that their strategies create value for all stakeholders. Reward systems should encourage ethical behavior and align with organizational values. This means recognizing not only results but also the way those results are achieved. By rewarding integrity, teamwork, and social responsibility, companies can reinforce ethical standards and motivate employees to act in the organization's best interest. Building strong relationships with customers requires honesty, respect, and fairness. Ethical customer relations involve clear communication, honoring commitments, and addressing concerns promptly. By putting customers first and acting with integrity, companies can build loyalty and enhance their reputation in the marketplace. Product development should be guided by ethical considerations such as safety, quality, and social impact. Companies must ensure that their products meet high standards and do not harm consumers or the environment. By prioritizing ethics in product development, organizations can create value for customers and society. Effective communication is essential for ethical strategic management. This means being honest, clear, and respectful in all interactions. Ethical communication helps prevent misunderstandings and builds trust with stakeholders. By fostering open dialogue, organizations can address concerns and make better decisions. Partnerships and alliances can create opportunities for growth, but they also require careful ethical consideration. Companies should choose partners who share their values and commitment to ethical behavior. By establishing clear expectations and maintaining open communication, organizations can build strong, ethical partnerships. Corporate reporting should be accurate, transparent, and timely. Ethical reporting involves disclosing both successes and challenges and providing stakeholders with the information they need to make informed decisions. By committing to ethical reporting, companies can build credibility and trust in the marketplace. Corporate philanthropy is an important way for companies to give back to society. Ethical philanthropy involves supporting causes that align with organizational values and making a genuine impact. By engaging in responsible giving, companies can strengthen their reputation and contribute to the well-being of their communities. Environmental strategies should prioritize sustainability and minimize negative impacts. Ethical organizations take steps to reduce their carbon footprint, conserve resources, and support environmental initiatives. By integrating environmental ethics into their strategies, companies can contribute to a healthier planet and meet stakeholder expectations. Diversity and inclusion are essential components of ethical strategic management. Companies should create environments where everyone feels valued and respected, regardless of background. By promoting diversity and inclusion, organizations can foster innovation, improve decision-making, and better serve their stakeholders. Managing data ethically is increasingly important in the digital age. Companies must protect customer privacy, ensure data accuracy, and use information responsibly. By adopting ethical data management practices, organizations can build trust and avoid legal or reputational risks. Operating internationally presents unique ethical challenges, such as navigating different legal systems and cultural norms. Companies must develop strategies that respect local customs while upholding core values. By providing cross-cultural training and establishing global ethical standards, organizations can succeed in diverse markets. Strong employee relations are built on trust, respect, and fairness. Ethical organizations listen to employee concerns, provide opportunities for growth, and ensure safe working conditions. By prioritizing employee well-being, companies can create loyal, motivated teams and achieve long-term success. Engaging with the community is an important part of ethical strategic management. Companies should listen to community needs, support local initiatives, and act as responsible corporate citizens. By building strong community relationships, organizations can enhance their reputation and contribute to social well-being. Corporate culture shapes how employees behave and make decisions. An ethical culture promotes honesty, respect, and accountability. By embedding ethical values into their culture, organizations can ensure that ethical behavior is the norm, not the exception. This leads to stronger teams and better business outcomes. Managing change ethically involves clear communication, transparency, and respect for those affected. Companies should involve employees in the change process and address their concerns. By approaching change with integrity, organizations can minimize resistance and achieve smoother transitions. Conclusion: ethics are essential to effective strategic management. By integrating ethical principles into every aspect of strategy, organizations can build trust, foster loyalty, and achieve sustainable success. Ethical management is not just about avoiding problems, it's about creating value for all stakeholders and making a positive impact on society. As we've seen, the most successful companies are those that put ethics at the core of their strategy.